We're at Universal Studios Orlando today, and we're going to go into Islands of Adventure and see the new changes and explore Jurassic Park. I'm going to show you some of the coolest little hidden gems there at the Jurassic Park. There are several things there that people bypass without investigating, and they're kind of neat, both for kids and adults. But before you go in, start off your adventure with VooDoo Donuts. They have the Raptor Claw. So this is the Raptor Claw donut that's only available here at VooDoo Donuts in Orlando. Now, they also have another exclusive donut that you can't get anywhere else, and that's the Universal Creamsicle there. Both of these are exclusive to this VooDoo Donuts location only. What's in the orange creamsicle?
It's Bavarian cream, which is like the custard kind of cream, and then it's covered in an orange icing and a couple little chocolate malt balls.
Gotcha. And what about the Raptor Claw?
The Raptor Claw is very similar to the VooDoo Donut. It's chocolate frosted, filled with raspberry jelly, and it has sprinkles on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, are either of them a limited time, or they're going to be standards?
So the Raptor Claw is a limited time. Yes, it's just for Jurassic World.
Okay, so when does that go away?
There's no kind of time on it yet. It kind of depends on how well it sells, but considering Jurassic World hasn't even premiered yet, it's probably going to be here for at least 2 months.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So here's the example of the Universal Creamsicle. That's going to be here kind of indefinitely. And here's an example of the Raptor Claw. Now, the Raptor Claw, as we heard before, is here for a limited amount of time. So if you're going to visit Jurassic Park over in Islands of Adventure, start off your day with a Raptor Claw. Here in Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, when you start looking at Jurassic Park Live app, you can actually see that there's far more apply drops than we saw like over at the Magic Kingdom, and a lot more dinosaurs. Now, what I've discovered walking around is there's a lot more epic dinosaurs to gather here. So if you're looking for a fun game to play while in line here at Universal Studios, I would recommend downloading this one. As an augmented reality game, just like Pokemon Go and Ingress. But now you're catching dinosaurs. But as you can see, there's just a whole slew of them and a lot of supply drops. So once you work your way through Harry Potter World, the gates of Jurassic Park are right across this wood bridge. If you're a fan of the books or the movies and you've never been over here at Jurassic Park, you definitely should go. There's a lot of little hidden gems and fun things to do here that are kind of off the beaten path. When Harry Potter opened up in 2010, it basically stole a lot of the thunder from Jurassic Park itself. And it still remains busy, but of course, you know, Harry Potter is going to be a strong draw. So recently they've modified Jurassic Park for the opening of the new movie. So there's a couple of new things over here at Jurassic Park, and we're going to go and explore and find some of the hidden gems. So this is one of the photo stops here at Jurassic Park. You have a Spinosaurus in the background, and you scan your photo pass over here, and it automatically takes a picture with the vehicle and the dinosaur in the background. Now, as we walk through, you have the dino store over here on the left-hand side, and let me show you why you should come in here. So the dino store itself has just everything that's dinosaur-wise. If you're a dinosaur fan, your kids are, you can find pretty much everything here. And in the background there, they have some castings of fossils, some wonderful artwork, t-shirts, pretty much everything that you could possibly want. When you come through the store, you'll see the Jurassic Park Discovery Center here. Now, when you come out here, you're on the second level and you take the stairs down. If you look, you have these suspended dinosaur skeletons here. Now, if these look familiar, they should. This was in the Discovery Center in the Jurassic Park movies. These are the actual skeleton that were hanging up that the Tyrannosaurus Rex destroys as he goes out on a fit. Now, what you're hearing here is the dinosaur hatching location, and they're actually hatching a dinosaur right now. Now, one of the lucky kids is going to be able to name the dinosaur.
Will mature very, very rapidly, becoming an adult in just about 1 year. So 1 year from today, this little girl will be anywhere between 6 feet and 6 feet 3 inches tall. Speaking of great starts, it's become something of a tradition that whenever we have a hatching, we allow our guest, that is you guys, we first crack at naming her. Get it? Crack is when she hatch her egg shook. He got it. He got it. So, who wants to give this little girl a name? Just raise your hand. In the back of the box. We may not exactly, we can get a little bit on.
Now over here at the hatching location, you can actually scan dinosaur eggs and identify, or try to help identify, what dinosaurs are going to be inside those eggs. So this is kind of a fun thing for everyone to do if they want to check it out. And there's the hatching facility. Now this whole section, not only is it air conditioned and wonderful, but this is fun for adults and kids. So they have like a little trivia game here where you can identify the different dinosaurs, and there's dinosaur questions. So there's a couple of you here. You can absolutely compete with each other. Over in this section, this is a Bia store. Now this is kind of interesting. You can go inside and change your voice into a dinosaur voice. And you can also look from the perspective of a dinosaur through these optical lenses here. And as you can see, like in the Stegosaurus over here, they have an area where you can look through the lens and also speak into a tube and see from the perspective of a dinosaur. So what can you tell me about what we have here?
Well, I have two ways of telling facts. We can either just pick one and talk about it, or you can play the dino knowledge game.
Oh, let's do the dino knowledge game.
Okay, so what happens with that is you're going to pick a piece, I'm going to give you hints, and you're going to see if you can guess which dinosaur it is.
Fantastic.
All right, so pick your piece. This one. It's a pretty easy one. This is a dinosaur. She stands at about 3 feet tall in the fossil record. We breed them here in Jurassic Park. She's currently only found in Mongolia. That can change, but it's not. That's why her full name is actually something Mongolius. She is a predator and hunts in packs.
Velociraptor?
Yes. Now this is a replica of one of our dinosaurs. In the fossil record, it would be about half the size. She's a lot smaller.
Gotcha.
So you've got 1 for 1. I'm never quite positive if it's a rare mineral or a rock. However, it is considered a precious stone. It's actually from a tree. This is what happens to it when it's fossilized.
Amber?
Yes. Now this is actually a piece of plastic amber from the film. It's actually used in the movies.
Oh, that's an actual movie prop.
An actual movie prop. So now you are holding the movie.
Over here for the kids, there's kind of different dinosaur games to play, and guessing games. One of the things that's kind of neat is you can take these devices and put them over fossils to get a better idea of what the fossil is. This is such a great place to explore, but it's a learning process as well. As you saw on the cart, they explain the dinosaur bones, they talk about the different things. I love the guessing game. Try to identify the bones, try to identify the different rocks. This is amazing. So here's a develop a dinosaur DNA thing. What they do is they have you put your hand on the handprint there, and then they take a sampling, quote unquote, of your DNA, and they mix it with dinosaur DNA and come up with a brand new species. This is actually a lot of fun. So I was told in the late afternoons when the crowds are smaller, sometimes they pick adults to name the new baby dinosaur. So I'm gonna try that sometime here in the future because I wanna name a baby dinosaur myself. Watching the hatching is actually a lot of fun. Hi, how often do they do the hatching?
So it just depends, it's up to Mother Nature, but we roughly average about 3 hatches every hour.
3 hatches every hour. All right, so we're trying to identify a baby in one of the eggs here. All right, so let's try to find something else. Let's check out the density here.
That's actually a really good picture.
Yeah, look at that. All right, so let's do.
It actually only requires 3.
Oh, but it's too much fun.
I know. That's why there's plenty of other eggs.
This is true.
Alright.
So identification mode.
So there's some numbers up here that you're going to use to actually try to identify. You're going to match them in this range here, and then you're going to try to guess what's in there.
We have the 19 nanometers, 29 in here, and it's 81 30%. So I'm guessing
Boy.
it's that dinosaur.
Gallimimus. Let's see. Push that button.
Is it a Gallimimus? That's right!
Yay!
We've identified a dinosaur.
So we're naming it after your son, correct?
Yeah, so I'm gonna name this one Jamie.
How do I spell that?
J-A-I-M-E.
I'm ready. And what is your name?
Rob. Jamie's my dinosaur fanatic son.
That's awesome. Well, Jamie, congratulations. You're a dinosaur. You're a Gallimimus.
How awesome is that?
This is for you to keep.
Thank
and then
you.
if you guys ever make your way back, or if he actually wants to come over, we can actually give you a checkup so they know how your Gallimimus is doing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
great.
cool, thank you.
No problem.
So we named an egg, or the dinosaur that's in an egg, that'll be hatched sometime here in the near future. And that was kind of fun because what I had to do, I had to use different types of scanners to identify the baby dinosaur that was in the egg. And then once I did that, the egg got put over into the incubator and grouped with its normal kind. So that was kind of fun. So we're gonna go off and explore more and find out what else is over here in Jurassic Park. So upstairs where the store is also a restaurant, and they have like a little salad bar thing in the back there. So in great Universal fashion, the decor in the Jurassic Park area is incredible. So that restaurant over in the Discovery Center is called Burger Digs. Now over here is another picture spot, which is a Jeep from the first film with a T-Rex. Now this is the one of the new things that's over here. In the background there, they've swapped out the Raptor, and what we have is Blue from the latest film. That's a new addition here to Jurassic Park. You can get your picture taken with Blue. On the other side of Blue, there's a Triceratops fossil that you can get a picture with over here too. Fossil is supposed to be 65 million years old. And this is the queue line to get your picture taken with Blue. Dinosaur pizza. Now, this is more of a Midway area. If you look past the pizza place, these are games that you could play to win prizes. Stuffed animals, you know, like over here they have stuffed animal dinosaurs with a ball toss, training zones. They have a leather store over here where you can get your name or other words engraved on leather bands. It's a little shooting gallery. Pop some darts. The egg nursery is actually kind of cool. So what happens here is you come over, you pay a fee, you pick an egg, and they put it in the scanner, and it tells you what dinosaur it is, and that will dictate what you win. And here's your squirt gun challenge, and it's a dino race to the top. You can get some hair braiding over here. There's a hot dog stand. Many things here in the Midway. Food, quick food, vacation information, another little food stand. This is the river adventure, and we'll see how it looks on the other side. So this is the actual Jurassic Park ride. And it's about a 35-minute wait here. Lots of fun. This is a great adventure. So over by the river rapids, there's another dino store. This has different items, believe it or not, than what we saw at the Dino Discovery. So there's hats, different toys, t-shirts, lots of t-shirts here. And it's kind of nice. Now this is, of course, right after you get off the ride. So you kind of get dumped in here. There's also photos from when you're on the ride. Also have a climbing rock over here by where the waterfall is, so you can actually practice your climbing, see how well you can do. And over here is the waterfall. This is the final of the Jurassic Park ride. Yes, you get wet. So over by where the waterfall is for the Jurassic Park ride is Thunder Falls Terrace. The food here is actually pretty good. I prefer the ribs here. The barbecue ribs are really good. There's an idea of the menu, barbecue chicken, ribs and chicken, turkey legs, and so forth. One of the cool parts of this is that you can sit outside with your food and watch people get soaking wet right next to the ride. They also have window seating indoors if you want to stay cool and not get wet. But here's an example. This is the splash zone over here. And watch what happens when the ride comes down. Now you can actually sit inside the terrace, inside safe, and watch that while you eat your food. What better entertainment than that, huh? Now the seating in here is great. Air conditioned, get a great view of the splashes as they happen outdoors. Great entertainment. So is that it for Jurassic Park? Not by a long shot. Saved my favorite part for last. So welcome to Camp Jurassic. This is actually one of my favorite things to come and play around in. At first glance, you're gonna think this is like a kid zone. And you would be correct. But I'm telling you, adults are gonna have just as much fun as the kids. If you have not come in here and explored this area, wow, you have not done yourself a service. All right, we're gonna go explore Camp Jurassic. This is so much fun. There is so much to see in here, and it's beautifully done. If you have little kids, they're gonna have the best time ever here. But as an adult, there's plenty of places for you to sit down and relax in the shade, but there's also things for you to do here as well. Not everything here is limited to just little kids. You can have an amazing time here. And let's go up here. So as you can see, everything is themed. And we have a giant T-Rex skull. That's actually a slide, so you're gonna exit out through its mouth. And as you walk around, here's like these little bubbling fountains here. Now pay attention to these. I've seen people stand over these and not really realize it's a fountain until they get wet. But this is also one of my favorite places here. Okay, you get wet on that one a lot, but especially if someone's down below. So you can have a great water fight here. So my favorite thing to do is sit here near the evening hours, and then if people just walking around down there without paying attention, I'll nail them with the water. Adults, grown-ups, you can't ride this unless you have a kid with you. I've wanted to ride this for 3 years. let's talk about some of the things that we know that's going to happen here. We know that they're planning on, but no actual details yet, on rejuvenating this whole area. Maybe not the whole area, but they've already started with transferring out the Raptor with Blue, and there's rumors about some modifications to the ride. So with the opening of the new movie, we should see a couple of changes here in Jurassic World.
Well done. All right, yes.
Hey, I'm the Orlando Wizard. This is Blue the Raptor. Please like and subscribe before she eats me. I mean it, really!